Welcome back. We'd be saving $125 if we bought all the games individually. If you don't know what we're referring to, by the way, we looked at the prices and
type Humongous Entertainment Complete Pack into Google.
Steam.
And tell me you don't want to buy that right now.
We're gonna censor that, but it's worth it. It's worth it at this point.
It's true. Yeah. Between last episode and this episode, we sat down for 5 hours, crunched the numbers,
and really determined what the financial best plan would be
to get this.
Yeah, to get this.
I mean,
get this going.
It's so worth it. I would pay $20 for the Samsung Media High and Starbucks.
I get that.
I pay 20. No more. But
well, because it's an older game. I get that.
But also it has so much fun. Like so basic, got a bunch of little things like mini games inside it.
Yeah.
And all these like secrets, great musical numbers. Yeah. If you click on certain things, there's big musical. There's a lot of songs in this game.
I'm actually curious regarding old like CD games. I'm trying to see if they have the Game of Life.
Yours is dead.
Do they have the old one?
No holding back.
Game of Life CD-ROM. Because that game was the best. Game of Life on Steam. It was this game. Where the goddamn people had giant heads. Giant fucking heads.
Oh god.
Hold on, I'm gonna look up the Game of Life CD-ROM.
Yeah, come on. Wanna do it?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Fucking hard. Easy.
That was
unfortunate.
but remember, your limitations are only in your mind.
Yeah, look at the fucking AI's heads during this Game of Life CD-ROM.
Oh!
Yeah.
Then I invite you to ready your portable
and then
battle
during the game,
simulator.
you could click on your own fucking person and then be waving uncomfortably and looking like kind of to the side eye. And then as soon as you get married, then it's just you and your goofy-looking husband just like smiling.
Did I tell you? I told Caden this at work, but I had an idea.
And then with your fucking child that looks almost exactly like you.
Alright, nobody take this idea, but this first game that I'm gonna make, probably, and for my major, is gonna be the Game of Life, but for like 1950s China.
1950s
So you have like one option right at the beginning, it's fucking work.
And if you're a woman, you lose the game immediately.
Yeah, well, if you have a daughter, you have to go on a little route to the right.
That's terrible. No, that's what I mean. I'm like, if you're a woman in the Game of Life,
Yeah.
do you want to be a boy or a girl? I want to be a girl. Okay, well then,
Yeah, well,
the game's over.
Game's over, yeah. If you spin anything more than a 2, you go to fucking prison.
You don't want the China government.
Yeah.
And so it's just a long, miserable life. You're just slogging through the spaces. Every space is like take a life tile, but you turn the life tile over, and it's like you lose $50,000.
Oh god. Oh, here it is. Let's see this. Get ready.
So wait, do they have it?
The CD-ROM Game of Life is a pleasant combination of a familiar board game and fantastic animations and sound. I would debate that. You can download the full goddamn game? Oh my god! Yes!
Well, this one's free too. The CD-ROM
Of Timon and Pumbaa's Jungle Games!
It's fucking free. Oh god, I want all the. I gotta go back to my parents and get all of the. Cause we have all the CDs.
Look at that hearty thumbs up from that.
Let's finish this. Oh god, that's a man who knows how to please a woman. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's in a goddamn convertible. With
Gordon
Marilyn
Robinson
with-
about
yeah, he's with goddamn Marilyn Monroe. Fucking getting a hand job and a big old thumbs up right now.
Oh god.
Jesus.
All right, wait.
He's living his best life, I can tell you that much. He's going to millionaire states for sure. Where his life tiles are secure as fuck. Can't steal them shits.
I'm trying to think of other CD-ROM games I played the fuck out of.
Do you have to do this?
No, I don't. I was just going for it one more time. There's just apparently a really good material I could have gotten.
Well, just beat it and then you'll get it.
What a shame.
Oh, I don't
Okay,
wanna
I'll go
s-
again.
I want to
Match.
spend the next.
However,
Tell
I
ya
did manage
10
to obtain
episodes
valuable
of
Here,
data,
I'll try it one
analyze,
more
and
You can
learn
try
from
one
your
more time, I'm okay
mistakes,
with that.
so that you can claim victory next time.
God damn.
Then I invite you to ready your
There's
portal.
there's just so many
Battle
goddamn
Simulator.
games from my childhood that I wish I could just play all over again. Actually, I remember there was a Monsters Inc. game, Monsters Inc. CD-ROM game that I really enjoyed. CD-ROM.
Oh yeah, living books. We had a lot of these games. They were called living books, and they basically you're just reading a goddamn book on your computer.
Oh yeah,
They would
I had a
dance
few of
around
those.
and do stuff.
I had a
So we
few
had
of
great
those.
eggs and ham. Some beautiful cartoons.
No holding back.
Yeah, I have this game.
Oh.
This game was goddamn deceiving though. Like, I'm gonna show a picture of the cover art.
Okay.
Goddamn deceiving because 3 out of the 4 of these characters are not in the goddamn game.
No. Just Sully's in it?
No, Mike.
Just Sully's not in the game.
I mean, I'm not sure. I've not played in a very long time. I think he's like kind of off somewhere. But like, it's like a point-and-click adventure game. Like you're just fucking around with Mike, going all about monsters and stuff. You're supposed to be like doing stupid shit, whatever.
Right.
Randall's not there at all. Boo's not there at all. And then Sully's just being wherever the fuck he is.
Never again.
Yeah, but I remember that. Oh god. Okay, this.
Let's try that again.
Okay, there was one Blue's Clues CD-ROM that was my fucking favorite. God, which one was it? God damn, it was made by Humongous Entertainment as well?
No.
All the Blue's Clues games?
Oh, why don't we get them in the humongous package?
Oh, god damn it! List of games. Okay.
Let's
Sorry,
go. List of games. Final Fantasy 3.
No. Okay,
And Pajama Sam, no, he died.
Ew! Joe, no. You want
Fuck
Steve.
Joe. Yeah, you want Steve.
You want Steve.
I would
Okay.
never even look at Joe.
No, Joe's a cuck. Joe's a goddamn
Joe's a
cuck.
ball probably. I remember that.
Yeah, he is.
I can't remember what other game.
God, what?
Oh, we had an Aladdin game. That game was fun as fuck. Aladdin.
Blues reading time activity. Okay, Blues reading time.
Yes, not looking good. Activity center.
God damn, this was it!
No, I give up.
This was it!
You kept trying.
Okay, there's this Blues Clues game called Blues Reading Time Activities, in which you had to go to. Steve was just fucking on a bench
Was there
the
a
entire
problem?
time.
I know
Like
the
he was
system is
just a
functioning
fucking
properly.
idiot, just sitting on a bench,
I look forward
waiting
to
for the
seeing
goddamn
all of your
newspaper.
future battles.
Because
Alright.
the game starts. Blue and Steve are at newspaper
without
stand.
telling her.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I'm just waiting for the newspaper. Are you waiting for the newspaper? That's great. And then Blue is like, fuck you. And goes back to Steve's house and then makes the news. You have to make the newspapers. And it was the funnest shit as a kid. You have to make newspaper. You're like, all these different games. You have,
comics.
yeah, Mr. Salt and Mrs. Pepper. You,
It's syndicated. And
yeah, you fucking, stupid ass news like, oh, Magenta picked her nose today, like, but you had to go all the way back to the newspaper stand and put it up there, and then Steve's like, oh my god, like, that's news, and starts reading the goddamn newspaper, and the game ends once you fill up like all 6 newspaper slots, and then he's just like, oh, well, I guess that's the end of the game. Now it's time for so long, but we'll sing just one more song. Thanks for telling apart. Sure are smart.
I always wanted
God.
one episode for him to be like, start the beginning of that song and just never like, not say we'll sing one more song, just end.
Now it's time for so long.
Credits. And everyone's just like, oh,
Everyone
fuck.
everyone just gets blue
What happened to
ball.
my fucking favorite part of the whole show? Oh god, yeah, it was this game.
What is this game?
It's an Aladdin game.
What was it called?
Disney's Aladdin Activity Center.
I had actually heard about this game.
We had this shit, and it had clips from the movie if you wanted to watch a few.
Still at it.
And it was before we owned Aladdin, so that was all I knew from Aladdin, was these clips.
Yeah,
I was like, ugh, god, I've seen these way too many times.
Blues. Reading. I'm just seeing if all these old games are on Steam.
Bob the Builder, I think. That was THQ. Actually, was that here?
We should just do a stream where we play all of our childhood games.
I agree.
We're gonna be playing a lot of Scooby-Doo and Beyblade then.
You know what? No one asked your goddamn opinion.
Okay, I'll just keep playing the game. I'll just keep running around.
Were you asked to speak during this
I
playthrough?
remember
just was
you.
bored because I had to keep
Where's
running
Eric?
around
Called
this
Can
town.
We Fix
The
It?
Leaf House.
It's they're selling it on a jump drive.
And it's got 3 star on Amazon, and there's
there's 3 stars.
on a jump.
There's
drive.
multiple of them.
Oh Jesus!
There you are.
I think it was
Is
this.
something wrong?
You could say that. Sounds like someone spooked the kid.
It was.
Yeah, 2 of them disappeared.
You
Turk?
did pipes,
That's what
and
I
you
thought.
went and searched through
But
the
no.
kitchen.
It's
and
this
you could
guy
do
who's
a
always stumbling
square
around
dancing
town in a
with
dirty
fucking
hoodie.
Bob
They
and the
say
goddamn
he's sick or
scarecrow.
something. Oh,
Ugh.
he had some. I don't
What
like
was the
sound
girl's
of
name
this.
on that show?
I'm gonna check it
Wendy.
out.
I know someone
Wendy.
who fits that.
Okay.
Fucking Wendy. Like even as a kid,
Come
I
on.
was like, "Are Bob and Wendy fucking?"
The Bob's a cuck. Wendy bangs the scarecrow and Bob watches.
No, Bob watches.
I can't remember what the scarecrow's name was.
God, what a beautiful joy.
Yes, serious. This
Scarecrow.
fucker.
Oh God, I never knew he was a scarecrow. I thought he was just a messed up motherfucker.
Spud, that's his goddamn.
Spud?
Come on. I
Do you know
this
what it
face is
was?
off
And he was
limits
such
to
an
comments.
asshole too. He always was the
Most of
fucking
them.
villain.
Well,
He was the
We
equivalent
gotta
of
break the
Jenna,
rules.
goddamn Cleo, and Clifford. Like he was just the pinnacle of shit, while everyone else was just the messiah, you know, in their
Yeah.
respective universes.
T-Bone was the best.
Oh,
part
yeah.
of the Clifford universe.
They were all innocent and like
you're back.
good, and they had all their good
Eric's come to
morals,
help.
and they had
Yeah,
good
leave
shit
it
on
to
their, you
us.
know.
But
And then there's
there are
always one
monsters
fucker
out,
who's
don't
just
worry.
evil.
Mhm.
And
I've
they're
got
always like,
super
oh, at the
strong-
end they're like,
I
oh, fucking
used to be a
shit,
soldier,
goddamn one
so
Spud.
where's the
No,
guy?
You're gonna come right back
I
and
don't
stick
know.
your
Just
fucking
right
needle
now,
nose
let's
right in
worry
somebody's
about
ass.
right in someone's cooter.
Yeah. Oh god, there's a Spud fucking Pez.
Oh
Run
God,
up this
I gotta
way.
stop looking up
Be
shit though. I'm
careful.
gonna end up putting in like a billion pictures in this fucking video.
that's true.
Where do you think they went?
Oh god.
Who knows?
Alright.
They're kids.
It's
We
beautiful.
will have to play
All
these CD-ROM games.
I just hope we find them. In
Oh,
time.
for sure. We have to make that like a
The best
either
though-
like a Saturday episode or like a Steam or not Steam.
Try to stay behind me.
Yeah.
Stream where
That
you
way
just
I
go
can
on
cover
Steam
your
and
back.
just look up a whole bunch of different shit.
You could make a small series of pajamas.
Here,
We could. I mean, because I'm
Like a
sure that game doesn't take long.
you.
Or I guess they could be Saturday. We'd have to just have it guys. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we could.
Tagging
That's
out.
taking over.
Oh yeah. So last episode, I also mentioned the Pac-Man
I'm coming.
full screen when we did to level 256.
One more shot.
So there's this man named Billy Mitchell.
Oh yeah.
Have you not heard about Billy Mitchell?
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, he's a lying ass.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa,
So-
whoa. Who the fuck is Billy Mitchell?
Well, Caden,
Okay,
and
so-
and the rest of the audience, let me explain.
So in Pajama Sam.
James and 4.
Yeah. No, Billy Mitchell was the guy who had the Donkey Kong record until you found out that he cheated this whole time.
Well, it wasn't just Donkey
there they
Kong.
are.
It was Donkey Kong Jr.
And they're not
and
alone.
Pac-Man.
Oh really?
He had the on July 3rd, 1999, Mitchell claimed to have achieved. And he, by the way, he looks like a goddamn cuck
Oh, he's an ass. He's a stupid asshole. And they tried to.
with his American
He looks
tie.
like they tried to magician
recreate-
I'd see in some restaurant.
I'll
He
protect
does
you.
look like a magician you'd see in a restaurant.
Well, and don't end
It looks
that
like Walmart
movie.
David Blaine.
Yeah, he seems like the kind of guy where like you're just having dinner and he's trying to get your attention as you're having dinner.
Show you a magic trick.
Yeah, to show you a magic
trick.
Yeah, and you don't want magic. I'm trying to eat fucking
Yeah,
food.
he's
And
using
he's
the
like,
salt shaker and the waiter's like, hey,
yeah,
you
he's
actually
like,
fucking-
oh, look, I'm balancing it on my pinky.
Yeah,
He looks like one of the shitty
He's like,
musicians
oh!
on America's Got Talent. The ones they bring on the make honest.
Well, isn't that
Well-
the guy that they tried to, what's his face, played in that shitty Pixel
And we're
movie?
safe.
What's that?
I
What's his name?
Peter Dinklage?
Yeah, Peter Dinklage played.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll show you
obviously
what I
short
can
version.
do.
Well, yeah, definitely. For sure.
I mean, he kind of looks like he is kind of a tall Peter Dinklage looking fella, isn't he?
Yeah,
You'll
Peter
see.
Dinklage
Actually, that's one of the few Adam Sandler movies I haven't seen.
Well, good.
No secrets.
Good. Don't.
It can't be one of
That's
those.
From what I've heard, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I
kinda
mean
like
that's
Billy
that's pretty much Billy Mitchell. Yeah. God. On October 24th, 2019, somebody posted Billy Mitchell's full Pac-Man kill screen run, which is bullshit now.
Yeah.
So anyway, what I was
We all
gonna
know he's
say.
a liar.
Yeah,
Fuck
so
him.
what I was going to say is on July 3rd, 1999, Mitchell claimed to have achieved the first perfect score of 3,333,360 points on the original Pac-Man.
Makes sense.
However, subsequent investigation and documentation has determined that other players had achieved a perfect score as early as 1988, and the legitimacy of Mitchell's record itself has been called into question.
Yeah, because he's on you.
So it's my turn?
He got the record on an emulator, but
Because what he would do is he would buy the console, and then he would
Okay.
do an emulator of that said game and just cut and paste, like basically like a safe space.
Yeah.
Like any emulator game, you just save your spot at a specific place, and then you just cut back to that specific time, and you just cut it and edit it all together.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he had the record, and then he would go into the arcade machine and tamper with it in order for his high score to show up.
Why don't
on
you
the
lead the
machine.
way?
Yeah, he went out of his way.
No holding back.
Nope, never. I
Yeah.
would never do that.
With Guinness
Yes, you did.
Guinness World Record temporarily stripping Mitchell's Pac-Man record as well as various other records Mitchell achieved throughout his career. Let's see. In 2018, Twin Galaxies, the arcade, declared 2 of Mitchell's previously accepted scores for Donkey Kong were invalid because they were not in the original Donkey Kong arcade circuit board. That was the biggest problem, was that he tampered with the circuit.
Switch it up.
We've got to get through this.
Circus? Fucking circus? Putt-Putt goes to the fucking circus?
Oh, I hope that's
No. Circuit. Circuit.
Get him!
On
Just
this was
taking
pretty
a
recent.
little break.
On June 17th, 2020, following Mitchell's appeal, Guinness unanimously decided to reverse earlier disqualification. Fuck, really? So on June 17, 2020, last month, following Mitchell's appeal, Guinness unanimously decided to reverse earlier disqualification and reinstate Mitchell's original record after re-examining previous evidence and additional information.
Get him!
Now?
Twin Galaxies has not yet reversed their disqualification of Billy Mitchell. So he still has the fucking record. Even though
according to
fucking- yeah, not Twin Galaxies. Notables. Yeah, notables. He's a cheater. He is a cheater. Well, and there's actual evidence. Because
Well, his run is clearly an emulator.
yeah,
Come on.
because I remember looking at it a couple of months back. People were like, oh, yeah, fucking cheater.
This might be it.
What ended up happening was they found a video of him and his friend, really like low tech camera and shit, in a Twin Galaxies, like getting the circuit board to like an official Donkey Kong thing. That's what he would do. So the reason why he was able to cheat is he would play the game on a circuit board that it wasn't the original game. It wasn't an original authentic circuit board of that said game, like Pac-Man or Donkey Kong or something.
Let's get serious.
It was basically a circuit board that was an
I think we're almost done.
And anybody who
I'll take that.
has a brain or knowledge about circuit boards could easily look at that shit and be like,
Stay strong and carry on.
and that was the funniest thing, is that during this video in which he's like putting in the circuit board, like it's him, this like dumbass friend Chet. I don't know, goddamn, but he Chet. But he's like, I'm gonna put this donkey thing. Super low lighting, like you hear the noise in the background. And then all of a sudden it's him like for a couple seconds.
Yeah, it's like,
oh, we did it. We put it in there, and it's crystal clean, and there's no evidence to clean up from this.
Sorry about dropping the camera though.
Yeah,
right?
sorry.
The fucking
Butterfinger, am I right? Butterfinger. Like, what a fucking idiot.
Oh, God.
Ground's really shaky. It's because of the reactor. You can't trust your feet.
Did you ever hear, too, about, there was a guy who wants to be a millionaire in 2001 who fucking cheated his way to $1 million.
No way, really?
Yeah. Damn. Yeah. So, there's a whole documentary about it. I used to watch it all the time when I was like 11. It's no longer on YouTube.
Thank you.
Rip that. It's so fucking good.
That was
So, his family, both his
Okay,
wife
let's head
and
back.
his brother-in-law, his wife's brother, were obsessed with Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. And this is the British version. This is like when it just had come to America and blew up the world.
Right.
And he wanted to win. He just wanted to win and be better than his wife and his. Not in that way. He wanted to beat better than his wife.
His wife's ass.
Yeah.
She wanted a family version that they played in with their extended family. He never freaking forgave her.
No. No, the reason why is because
Regis is like, you want a line? And he's like, yeah, let me call my wife.
yeah.
And
Do you
he's
want
just like,
a lifeline? Yes, I do.
Calls her. Fuck you, honey.
Fucking honey. I know this goddamn answer. Bye. Wow, it seemed kind of harsh. I don't know why you fucking said that.
Alright, it's B.
Okay. Well, it looks like you live for 33,000.
Let's finish.
God damn it, Regis, you fucked me over. Real quick side tangent. Norm fucking McDonald was on Millionaire. No way. Yeah, because they had Celebrity Millionaire. And Norm McDonald was on Millionaire. And the thing is,
Well, you see,
because he's a
Dad
gambler,
used to be a
right.
soldier.
because it's Norm McDonald,
Yeah.
he fucking just bullshitted his way
I might have.
to the $1 million question. And the final question, he had no idea what it was.
Yeah.
But he just looked at it and he was like, It's like, well, they say don't go with the obvious one, so I'm not gonna go with B, I'm gonna go with C. And Regis is like, hey, Norm, I'm telling you, please, for the love of God, like, you're gonna lose a lot of money if you get this wrong. He's like, well,
I've got this.
well,
Don't you mean
he's like,
we've got
okay,
this?
well, if you don't want me to go for it, then I'm just gonna walk away then, Regis. He's like, no, I'm not telling you that. I'm just telling you. It's like, yes, you are. You're telling me to walk away. He's like, if you don't think it's right, then I'm not gonna go for it. He's like, I'm gonna walk away.
Try
He's
using
like, okay, what were you gonna say then? I was gonna fucking say C. You said C? Yeah, you had $1 million. And Norm was so pissed. Like, oh, fuck you, Regis. The audience was pissed too. He's like, oh, fuck you, Regis.
Oh, what an ass. So he's like, oh, you sure?
He's like, oh, you're sure?
To be a soldier.
Like, yes, Regis, I'm sure. That's
Yeah.
the whole point of the goddamn show.
Yeah. Be quick if I
Look
can give you
at
that
you,
million,
Mr.
you fucking
Popular.
ass.
But I just thought it was funny, out of all people, fucking Norm McDonald almost just bamboozled his way to the $1 million.
You got it all wrong.
Did he know all the answers before
Like
then?
that.
I mean, the first 10 questions are pretty easy, and then come the
Like that.
30,
Fine.
like the
Then
higher
how
tier questions,
about-
like the last 5 questions.
Yeah.
Last 5 questions, they're hard, and then you have lifelines and stuff.
Isn't that right,
Oh, okay.
Cloud? Isn't that right?
But
Cloud?
anyway, so this guy who cheated, his name was Charles Ingram, which is the most British sounding name ever.
I've never heard that name before.
Yeah.
Tifa, wait! Tifa!
I mean, the story, dude, is
Tifa.
like pretty iconic.
Tifa?
Like what happened. So anyway, yeah, His wife and his brother-in-law both won
What's wrong?
$32,000. They couldn't get past the next question
Tifa
after
like
32.
your girlfriend?
And so,
No.
Wait.
Bet she's
Oh.
someone special.
It's not like that.
it's not like that.
More like,
Please, Jesus.
I don't know how to explain.
I see.
feeling so wrong. My head's in the game, but my heart's in the song. She makes me feel so right.
Well,
Ball up, booyah, booyah. Make a blast, clean the glass, take another swipe from the charity stripe. Oh,
From now on, if you run into trouble,
Dunkadelic, Dunkadelic.
Oh,
You guys are
fuck
both
that shit.
grown-ups, but
Um,
you're also one of us
Oats?
You can
Oats, kid, you've got
Like
some-
Holland and Oats?
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
but
Eric's
anyway.
jealous.
So what this guy did is the guy got to the because there's 15. How Millionaire works is there are 15 questions in a game, and you have. Oh my God! It's the man. It's the man from VeggieTales, the Forbidden Island of Tickling.
Wait,
Oh, he's dead.
Forbidden Island of Tickle.
Oh,
With a goddamn giant feather.
Epstein?
Epstein. Oh god.
not him. It looks pretty damn simple.
Anyway.
There's the
So
number.
Millionaire works, there are 15 questions and you have 3 lifelines. You have
Who knows?
50-50, phone a friend, ask the audience, yada yada yada. You get to the last question, you answer it, you win $1 million, whatever.
The reunion.
Don't touch me.
It's about thing too fair.
So anyway, this guy, what he ended up doing was he stumbled his way to like the 7th
Get it
question.
together. Come on.
No, pick Tifa, man.
You don't know who Sephiroth is.
So the guy stumbled his way to the 7th question, which is like
Sephiroth,
only worth
the
like
war hero?
$4,000.
I know he died in an
And then
accident
the
5 years
show
ago.
ended
They said
for
so
that
on the
day.
news.
And so then he only had a
Maybe
couple
did.
hours to come up with a plan with
But
his
I've got a
wife
feeling he's still
and
alive.
one of like the future contestants, because the contestants are on the stage, like the future
Right.
contestants are on the stage with
Right.
them. And so he got this
Come on, let's go.
dude in the audience, or not in the audience, but like in the
my
contestant
dad
pool.
told me that
That
man,
basically
he used to be
his
so
strategy was
Hey, Cloud.
if there was
I
a
know a
question
lot of
and
people
the
around
answer A,
when
B,
I'm
C,
out on
D,
patrol.
you'd go,
Oh, do you think you might be interested?
Well, I'm all
well,
for it.
I've heard
I'm on
of
the
A,
clock.
but I
Don't
think it's
worry.
B.
I give you.
I
I've
always
also
have the
heard
latest
C.
information. Come find me.
But it also could be D. And you just go through all the question like that, and you'd go, I think it's C. And then if he heard from the guy in the pool of contestants, like a cough, then that confirmed to him that he was right. So there was a lot of trust banked on this fucking guy because he doesn't, because that guy doesn't know the fucking answer.
Yeah.
And
He
you
just
two must
he
be
knows
He's
as
just-
much as everyone else.
Yeah, but he knew enough to the point where he
You
was
must not
fucking
be familiar
coughing
with Mog the Moog.
and
Mog
confirming
wanted to
the
bring
answer for this
happiness to all the
dumbass on the
Moogles
stage,
That's right.
trying to win a fucking $1
I
million.
opened a store to bring happiness
That's
to
sketch
people.
right
And you
there.
know,
Which
Yeah.
is like,
I think it's B, but then I think it's.
anyway, we've collected all kinds
Dear
of rare
shit.
and wonderful
And he's
goods.
like,
They could be yours.
So-
if you've got
so,
enough Moogle medals.
B?
the guy in the side.
No, actually, I'm not even joking. So he got his way to the $500,000 question, and at that
If I get
point,
any Moogle medals,
the staff
So,
staff can't
Moggy,
stop the
what
show
do you do?
Right.
oh, you
because
know
they can't
what?
stop tapering
I
it
use
to
them to
like
make
run
Of course,
investigation and all that
just
stuff.
like
Yeah.
Mog
But they were on to him. They were like, something's fucking
Yeah.
up with
I
this
see you're working
motherfucker.
hard.
This coughing
So what are you
ass
gonna do
motherfucker.
now?
Well, they didn't
As you
know
always
that
do.
it was him.
You
They
know,
just knew that
this-
something was
Huh?
wrong with the
Really?
guy
I
in
suppose.
the chair
Hello,
answering the
I'm
questions.
some
'Cause, like,
people. Nice to meet
he
you.
Just
lost no, because
saying,
the problem was he lost all 3
Good to
lifelines
see you, Koopa.
before the hard questions. And so there was no guarantee. Like, he wasted 2 of his lifelines on the. Because the ladder tier of like money goes 100, 200, 300, 500,000, and then it goes 2,000, 4,000. He wasted 2 of his lifelines on the 2,000 and 4,000 questions, which are technically the easy ones still.
Yeah.
And so he fucked himself over.
Right.
And so that's why everyone was so suspicious. They're like,
You should
there's-
not be this far.
yeah, they're like, he's a dumbass and he should not be this far
Yeah.
based off of stupid guesses, especially the way that he's doing it. Like, well, I think he's a C. No, I think it's B.
Silence.
D? Yeah, it's D.
You guys are great. Thanks to
Yeah,
you.
D.
You
You know what, Regis? I think it's D.
You know-
Did anyone hear that coughing?
You know what, Regis? But
Good luck, guys.
he's like, was that C? It's D. Oh, D.
No, what was funny is that at the $32,000 question, like
Yeah.
almost the halfway point, like because 32 is like a milestone mark in the game.
Mhm.
Like once you get 32,000, then you're forever stuck there.
Right.
Like you can't get any lower than that.
Mhm.
And it was a question about musicians. I want to see if you know this one. It was a question that said, who had a 2000 hit album, Born to Do It? And his answers were A1, Coldplay, and David. I can't remember what the name was, but it was it was David Spade. No, the answer was the David guy. I don't know who it was.
David Guetta?
I don't know.
It was probably. I think it's
David
David. I think it's David Guetta.
I don't know who
That
it
sounds
was.
like a David Guetta title.
No, but anyway, the dude in the contestant pool
Former
didn't know
soldier
it.
turned problem solver.
And so
Yeah.
he was kind of
Kids are still
bummed
off
because he
doing
was like,
patrols,
oh,
even though
fuck.
it's not patrols.
And he used his 50-50. He's like,
That's right.
Well, I
In
think
return
it's
for the
C.
donations, I
which
don't
was
suppose
wrong
you've seen it.
when it was actually D. Like, I think
Would
it's C.
you
But
like
then his
us?
wife in the audience was
That
like,
would be. They always have hands on their backs, so
Really?
they
like, and his wife was in the audience
Aaron,
with
you're
cameras
back.
on her, and she was like,
Studying, so I
Mom, look what we've done with the flowers. Lovely.
my
don't
God.
you think?
basically saying,
Great job.
change
That's
your goddamn
wonderful.
answer. And so then,
Isn't it?
But he thought she was saying
Oh,
yes.
I nearly forgot.
well,
I saw some
she was
Shira
coughing
suit
twice.
walking towards your.
Oh,
he was
that
dressed
was-
all
yeah,
in
right.
black. A little scary looking.
it's like 1, 2. That's two coughs. And so they cut to commercial because they were like doing investigation for his wife, and it was like,
You're a fucking cheater.
You're fucking coughing. It's like, are you okay? You weren't coughing 10 minutes ago, and you haven't coughed since.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you, woman?
Yeah.
And they
Hello,
patted her
Gareth.
down to make sure she wasn't like
What do you
hiding or
want?
concealing anything, and then they're
Haven't seen him
"Ah, she
before.
does nothing, so
He
better
your new
continue.
boy
It
toy?
doesn't matter. And so they
He's
just
my
continue the show.
bodyguard, if
He
you
ends up
must
getting
know.
it right, but his logic
Wait a
of getting
minute.
it right, like changing his answer because he
Those
was so
eyes.
dead set on the wrong
Is
answer.
he the
for all
one who
time. He's
beat
like,
up Reno?
I'm gonna go D. And the host is
And
like,
what
what
if
the
I am?"
fuck? He's like, well, most of my guesses
to
are
cross my
75%
T's,
wrong,
dot my
so I'm
I's,
gonna
that's
change
all.
it to it. He was the worst fucking liar in the world.
Did he get slammed though? Did he lose?
No, so he got to the So real quick, he got to the $500,000 question,
Cloud.
and their strategy had
He
worked
can
so
be.
far. The guy had
Rude's not a
known,
bad
like, all the
person.
answers up
Really.
that point.
No, I'm
And
not
I
bad.
think he had gotten in his head a little
But
bit
like it or not,
because he's like, oh, I think it's this answer.
I sometimes
And
have
he's
to
so
do
dead
bad
set on
things.
answering that, and the guy knew what the answer was, and the guy literally from the you hear him just go, no. What? He goes,
Don't take it
no.
No.
No. Yeah, just coughs no. And so and so then he literally
All
just sits
bark.
there, like
No
hands
bite.
in his hair, like hands above his head, just like stressed out
talk.
above his mind, just realizing that, oh, I'm playing for high level money right now. Fucking just sitting here with goddamn British Regis
This
Philbin,
one's for you.
and he's like, oh fuck, I'm wrong. He's like, okay, well, is it A, B? Okay, cool, B. Final answer.
Are you serious?
And so then he got to the $1 million question. Which was one of the easiest. It was,
Take the lead.
what is it called? Or what is the name of a number 1 followed by 1 billion zeros? What is that number called?
It's on
It's a
you.
Google.
I'll take care of them.
And that was the $1 million question. And of course he went through it again. He's like,
Gotta get
A, B, is it C, is it D?
Come on.
Go on. That's it.
But he's like,
Never heard of this shit.
I've never heard of this shit. but I mean, but Google. And so he ended up winning the fucking $1 million, and he was like crying and shit and stuff. And then and then they did like the investigation afterwards, and they ended up calling him. Like, the staff called him, just like,
I'm trying,
you're
but
looking into the investigation.
I got
this. $1 million check. We're suspicious that what you may have done during the program may have been
involved in scandal.
I won't give
So
up.
we're going to withhold the £1 million check before we can fully look into this. And his response, instead of going, wait, like, well, hold on. His response was, okay, well, I'll talk to you later then. Like, not even, like, nonchalant about that at all. He's like, oh, well.
Here goes.
And so all of them were tried, and all 3 of their asses went to jail.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And it was just a sad story, because I'm like, fucking, like, yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to finish the story, but like, yeah, that's essentially what happened. That's the story of Major Charles Ingram of the British military, who fucking cheated his way to $1 million goddamn dollars.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
No!
Alright.
Yeah, we'll see you next time, Buhdder Chikken.
See you guys.
Hugs and kisses, holding hands when nights are long. And in the fall.